Today, we're taking a step back from all the heavy headlines and focusing on something we don't talk about enough: progress. Because if you've been paying attention, you've probably seen a lot of conversations around animal rights, plant-based living, and ethical choices. And sometimes it can feel like things are moving slow. But when you zoom out, there are real wins happening. So today, we're counting down 10 recent wins for animals from around the world, all within roughly the past year or so. That shows things are shifting in a meaningful way. Let's get into it. Number 10, Washington State bans wild animals in traveling acts. Washington State passed a law banning animals like elephants, bears, big cats, and primates from being used in traveling shows and circuses. That's a direct move away from animals being used for entertainment, and it's becoming more common across the US. Number 9, California bans cat declawing. As of 2026, California made it illegal to declaw cats unless it's medically necessary. And if you know anything about declawing, it's not just trimming nails. It's essentially removing part of an animal's toes. So, this is a big win for companion animals. Number 8, Switzerland cracks down on cruel fur imports. Switzerland moved to ban the import and sale of fur produced through cruel methods. This is important because it doesn't just look at what happens inside the country, it looks at what the country supports globally. Number 7, New York Fashion Week goes fur-free. One of the most visible fashion platforms in the world is officially stepping away from fur. That might sound symbolic, but culture drives behavior. When something like fur disappears from the stage that big, it changes what people see as normal. Number 6, FDA begins moving away from animal testing. In 2025, the FDA announced plans to start phasing out certain types of animal testing and drug development. That includes shifting towards technology like AI-based models and human-relevant testing methods. It's not the end of animal testing, but it's a clear signal of where things are going. Number 5, Brazil bans animal testing for cosmetics. Brazil passed a national law banning animal testing for cosmetics and personal care products. That's one of the largest beauty markets in the world, making that move. And when big markets shift, industries follow. Number 4, Poland bans fur farming. Poland, which was one of the largest fur producers in Europe, passed a law banning fur farming. That's not a small change. That's an entire industry being phased out. Number 3, South Korea ends the bear bile industry. South Korea took steps to officially end the bear bile industry. For years, bears were kept in captivity and used for bile extraction. Ending something like this is a major step forward, not just legally, but culturally. Number 2, Mexico City bans violent bullfighting. Mexico City voted to ban the version of bullfighting that involves injuring or killing the animal. This is huge, especially in a place where bullfighting has deep cultural roots. It shows that even long-standing traditions can evolve. And number 1, Indonesia bans elephant rides nationwide. Indonesia moved to ban elephant rides across zoos and conservation centers nationwide. That's a major shift in how wildlife tourism operates, because for a long time, elephant rides were seen as normal. Now, they're being recognized for what they are: harmful. So when you put this all together, here's what stands out. This isn't one country. This is not one industry. It's not one type of animal. This is happening across fashion, entertainment, tourism, science, and everyday life. Things are changing, maybe not overnight, maybe not perfectly, but they're moving. And every time there's a shift like this, it creates space for something better to take its place. If you're listening to this and thinking about where you fit in all of it, start small. Pay attention to the choices you make this week. What you eat, what you support, what you share. Because these changes don't happen in isolation. They happen because people, one by one, decide to do things a little differently. And if you want to stay connected to more stories like this, real updates, real progress, and ways to explore plant-based living in the real world, check out vegansexplore.com. Tap into the guides and join the community.